So, like I said, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's had a great Sunday. I was finally able to go to the grocery store and it not be, it looked like it was pillaged and actually had some stuff. Not 100% recovery from the Texas winter storms, for sure, but good enough to like actually stock up on groceries, which feels good after like a week of having nothing. After a week of like having no power and no groceries, it's just like it was like, and I did the thing where I went grocery shopping, and I usually hate going on like weekends. I usually try to do those on weekday nights, I mean. uh and I was just like, I just gotta go. I just gotta feel something. And I just gotta feel something by picking up some groceries for once. Those Texas winter storms were quite something. So, yeah, now I have food. It's great. It's great to have food in your refrigerator and pantry. You know? So, here we go. Part 4, the prologue here. I believe I checked for sure. Every time, I feel like every time I've started an episode of this, I've always been like, oh, I don't know how many parts there are. I made sure. I confirmed prologue has 6 parts. The 6th seems like a little bit extra longer, uh, slightly minutes wise. So I'm excited for that, I guess, for some reason. I'm like weirdly excited. But whatever the case is, we've almost introduced, it seems, all the students, it looks like. If you'll remember from part 3 we did a week or so ago. There's a couple we haven't really met. One of them, I think was she green haired? She got away from us. We saw her and then she got away, and then we met Anko. And we got introduced to Anko. Introduced as far as we don't know what her ultimate is. It's a mystery. It's a great mystery. Exciting. But yeah, a few more students, I think, to be introduced probably in this part. That's what I'm expecting. Probably round out the rest of the group, if I'm being honest, if I do the math correctly. If I rub my 2 brain cells together. And then, I'm sure something will be revealed, parts 5 and 6, that we get to some later point. But we got part 4 here. I'm excited. I like doing these early week or on Sunday nights for some reason. I think that's been the pattern. I don't know. It's something like I'm able to relax. It's almost like reading a story, sorta, in a sense, on stream prior to getting into like a busy week, a frenetic week, So it's kind of how I choose to do this, it seems. I'm gonna have to fuck around with audio here, so bear with me while I play and see how it goes. I'm gonna just turn it down like this. All right, we'll read this. As starting off, for Streamwise and archive there on YouTube. Remember, this is Brave Danganronpa Coward's Paradise. All links to the YouTube channel, the creator's Twitter, the Tumblr, I believe, and I think the story's Discord is all going to be in the description. If you like any of these parts, I highly recommend going and following, subscribing, doing whatever to all those different channels and social mediums. No. Mediums. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. I'm getting in my own head there. It's just saying words. So yeah, follow those. If I'm going too slow for you, 1, I'm sorry. 2, get over it. And 3, go watch it on the channel yourself ahead of time. Go ahead. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing. The following is a non-profit, unofficial fan series based on the Danganronpa franchise with its own original characters and storyline. Please support the official release. Brave Danganronpa Cowards Paradise claims no ownership or association with Spike Chunsoft, an official Danganronpa brand, or the rightful copyright holders of materials used that are not our own. Full credits are in the description. All characters appearing in the series are fictional. Any resemblance to any persons living or dead are purely coincidental. Following features: mature themes, strong language, and graphic imagery. Oh boy. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, I should also say, I think this is the first part, maybe even since the beginning. I think even when we started the first part, up till the last part we did a week or so ago, I was still like massively coughing a bunch. And I'm like, this is like the first time I'm doing a part of this where I'm not massively coughing. Like I didn't have that nagging cough, I think. Now, I should say, I'm maybe going to jinx myself. I have been coughing like off and on a little bit, but not like so bad. So there's that. So maybe it won't be too bad, you know? All right, getting my trusty JKL here. Okay, not green-haired, green bow. Ruddy brown, blonde hair girl, not green. My mistake. All right, I'm going to adjust audio if I need to, so bear with me if it's loud right at the get-go. All right, a little loud. A little loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit in my own headset and then turn that down. We'll try that. Ribbon-headed girl. Ribbon-headed? Ribbon-head? Ribbon-head. Ribbon-head girl says, "Hey, you there."
Huh?
Can I help you?
Fill me in, would you?
As a matter of fact, you can. If it isn't too much trouble, you mind letting me know what I can call you? Direct.
Fine.
Pretty roundabout way to ask for my name, but okay.
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
That. As I spoke, she rapidly scrawled into the notebook she was carrying with her pen. Got it. Anything else?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, anything else?
Ah, come on.
Come on, give me something to work with. More information. That face. That, like, just, I'm over it. Play along, boy. What do you want from me? Like my hobbies or interests?
Spill it.
God, boring. Don't you have anything juicier to tell me? Got any crushes, hidden skills, controversial political opinions, debaucherous interests you've locked deep away? Oh boy. How much time do we have?
What are you doing?
What the? Slow down a bit. Even if I did have any of those, why would I tell you? What could you possibly do with that kind of information? Is she like, Is she like a journalist? Ultimate journalist, that's my guess. Oh, you know.
Blackmail material.
Blackmail material. Damn.
What?
Well, now I'm really not telling you anything. I'll turn it up just a bit more. Sorry.
Ah, come on.
Hey, come on. I'm kidding. I don't need anything from you, so you're safe for now. For now?
What's the deal?
Oh, there is that one thing. Why did you go and tell everyone that you're not revealing your ultimate title?
Well.
What do you have to hide, huh? She's really up in my face and poking my chest with her index finger. She's relentless.
Cut it out.
Lay off. I have my reasons.
What a load of
Sounds like
crap.
bullshit to me. You're just like that other flighty redhead. Ah, damn. That's something I had not been thinking about, is that, you know, Anko chose not to reveal her thing, but something that I continuously was like not like at the forethought of my brain was that technically Protag here is not also not saying what his ultimate is, so it's like double. What if they're the same? What if it's the same? No, that wouldn't make sense. In the story of Danganronpa, how could you have the same? That doesn't make sense. Again, don't listen to me. I'm dumb. She makes me so mad. She seemed like she was barely paying attention to me. When I asked her stuff, she'd just giggle and dance around it before clamming up. She's the type of person that if she doesn't get the answer she wants, she gets pissed. It's a volatile mix between her and Anko if you mix them together. We should call you two a pair of red-headed clams, because you're both really good at clamming up. Burn. 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 Burned. She must mean Anko. Certainly sounds like her.
Seriously?
Well, let me tell you that switching strategies to taunting me isn't going to work. Did you grill her like this too? Have you considered just talking to her normally? I was able to carry a conversation, I guess. Didn't get much more than you from her, though. Whatever. You can keep your secrets while you can.
After all, no secret is safe while I'm around. I'm an agent of the truth. Mitsuba Hagihara,
Got it.
the ultimate journalist reporting.
Got it. The way she was investigating, the way she was asking and scribbling notes, it made too much sense. Mitsuba Hagihara. Oh, I also just noticed Zoni. That's good. That's good. This is like a weird thing, but I've always appreciated like what would be the term for it? Non-copyright infringement knockoff name items for things in other media. You know, when you don't want to like copy exactly. Zoni's pretty good. Also, it looks just like the Sony font. It's good on the art there. I like the clover aesthetic on her green eyes, green bow, green clothes, extremely green.
You see?
See? Isn't it so easy when you have nothing to hide?
I see.
You're a journalist? That explains a lot. You're like the spitting image of a nosy paparazzi.
Why, you?
Paparazzi? How dare you? Paparazzi are vultures who will publish half-baked scraps of whatever they can get their hands on to sell tabloids.
I spread the truth and
I'm
only
interested
the
in uncovering the truth and only the truth.
I don't think so.
So you're telling me that not a single one of your articles has any kind of embellishment or twisted truths? It's hard to believe.
truth. Isn't it
Well,
obvious?
duh, boy. Not duh, boy. Duh, boy. Duh, boy. No. Well, duh, doy. Journalism is often the only window the public has access. I'm like trying to read it too fast. Journalism is often the only window the public has access to when looking for information on a breaking story. A journalist holds the responsibility of being the liaison between the masses and the truth. The most widespread and in-depth article becomes, for all intents and purposes, the truth.
This is the power of the
Giving them an incomplete or misleading article would be the same thing as lying to the world. I won't accept that.
Is that right?
Huh, is that so? Makes me wonder where those convictions were when you were talking about blackmail earlier.
Please.
This and that are different. That is a means to an end, and it's very important for my line of work. Wait, what was it that he said? Makes me wonder where those convictions were when we were talking about blackmail. Okay. Like, I read the line, but, like, I didn't register what he had said. So I was like, wait, what is she talking about then?
Please.
Okay. It all makes sense. Oh, someone's texting me. Just a second. Oh, God, no. No, I don't have HBO Max. HBO Max. Someone texted me asking me if I have HBO Max, man. Couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered. I don't need to add another thing to the subscription services I have right now. I have like 1 million at this point. It's a problem. It's a problem. Too many. It's upsetting. It's upsetting how many.
I have my method.
Blackmail one guy, get him to get info on another guy, get that guy to get info on 3 guys, then it goes on. This is how you build a network of information and manpower, you see? If I can't enter a certain restricted area, get someone who can. If I don't have access to certain information, get someone who does. If just me isn't enough to track down a person of interest, then get 20 sets of eyes. 30.
Information is normally give and take, you see? But if you're smart like me, it's take, take, take.
Take. What she's describing sounds less like a journalist and more like some kind of crime boss.
This is the power of the press.
I've exposed drug peddlers, corrupt school board members, managers working their workers to the bones. Bone. So whoever kidnapped us better know that when I find out who they are... they ain't getting off easy. I missed the double. Or not the double, but almost back-to-back they. So when I was reading that quick, I was like, what the fuck? My elaborate delinquent hit piece on them will shame their family name for generations. Kia!
Listen,
Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, how about we get to the bottom of our current situation first? What has your investigative prowess told you so far?
Don't get me wrong.
I'm still working on it, okay? It'd be irresponsible for me to come to a conclusion with incomplete info.
I'll make it worth your
Hey,
while.
you're going around snooping, aren't you? Why don't you report to me if you find anything out? So that I can take the credit for it. I can seem like the smart one. If you do good, I might even give you a credit in my report.
fine.
Well, I guess I am already making the rounds, so I may as well help. Hey, wait. Are you treating me like a lapdog already?
Yeah.
Busted. Gotta go. She stuck her tongue out at me and scurried away. She's certainly passionate, though her methods are sketchy. I better watch myself around her. It smells of antiseptic in here. This looks like some kind of nurse's office. Well, it looks like a little more stock than a nurse's office, but maybe I should call it a proper medical bay? Now this guy does not look healthy. He's Bones! Mr. Bones, this organ chart has been marked up to show how fatal it would be if said organ was injured. How disturbing. What kind of person would do this? A refrigerated cabinet with some bottles of mysterious medicines inside. There's even some bags of blood for transfusions. There's some cots here too, I assume for patients. They look soft. Oopsie daisy. Hopped on one out of instinct. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you get in the bed? How awkward. That's just an awkward thing to do. Like, why? I would be like so embarrassed if someone, like, everyone's like investigating the area, and if someone came into the room, like we're all investigating, and I'm just like laying on a cot for no real good reason. Be like, God, that didn't sound like the sound of a bed, and that didn't feel like what a bed should feel like. Oh no. Someone's already in here. Oh God. Oh, nightmare.
What's the big deal?
Ouch. What do you think you're doing? Scruffy man. Oh, jeez. Have I found another favorite character? Perhaps? 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 From under the covers shambled out a scruffy looking man. He's wearing a long coat and a mask. What an odd looking guy.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't see you. What were you doing there anyways?
Think about it.
What else would you do in a bed? I was taking a nap. Oh. He's got the... the constant, never looks like he's got a well rested in his fucking life aesthetic thing going on. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Seriously?
You were taking a nap? Now? I'm impressed you're relaxed enough to sleep given the situation we're in.
might be.
Listen, you got to wake up last, so you got to sleep the longest, okay? Try to think about how other people feel.
So,
When did you wake up?
More or less.
A couple minutes before you.
hey,
So there's not that much of a difference.
Alright.
Alright, I'm up. Quit yelling already. So what do you want? I'm not doing a great job at distinguishing their voices between, or differences. I'm not a professional or even good, serviceable voice actor. I apologize. I'm trying my best.
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
Introductions are a good start. My name is Hiroto Akagi.
What a pain. My name is Ichiro. Ichiro Taida. I'm not a licensed practitioner or anything, but they call me the ultimate doctor.
Already interesting. Ultimate doctor, but not licensed. Not a licensed practitioner or anything. Alright, this person's texting me again. I have someone texting me that, I meant to say this at the, well, I was gonna maybe say at the end of the stream. Tomorrow's stream might be called off. I might have plans for tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream's kind of in flux. May not be here. But related to that, I have someone trying to decide. She's trying to decide what we watch tomorrow, like after work, for like a night just watching whatever. And she's asking me if I have HBO Max, and then she's like, I'm less interested in watching something else that we previously talked about because my sister said it was bad. I'm like, just fucking pick something. Just pick something. Okay. So as I was saying, not a licensed practitioner, but still the ultimate doctor. That's interesting. That's an interesting nugget. To me, for some reason. Oh, no worries. I understand. I'd assume probably because you got sleep to do, or for your day tomorrow and stuff. So no worries. But thank you. Any amount of time is cool. Trying to see what his shirt says. It's either cut off pharmacy or pharmaceutical. Is it his last name? Taida? Yeah, it is his last name. Taida Pharmacy. Taida Pharmaceutical.
I'm done.
Alright, introduction's done. Good night. Wait, we're not done. You're a doctor?
Do I have to?
Do I have to tell the story again? I know it's the first time you're hearing it, but I hate explaining it every time. I'm not a real doctor per se, though fundamentals, knowledge, and abilities wise, I'm probably more than qualified. Damn. He's confident. That's a big claim to just brush off.
It's not a big deal.
My family owns a pharmaceutical company that supplies a big hospital, see? Because of that, I had access to a lot of records and textbooks. Time zones suck. Sometimes I wish Flat Earthers were... Time zones do suck. But no worries. I understand. I always slightly forget that your time zone's off from mine. That you're technically ahead of me. Because I always have to think of. I'm just bad at thinking. I'm bad at thinking about a lot of things, but in that list of things is time zones, and especially around the world, ones that aren't just in the United States. I have no visualization skills when it comes to stuff like that. So I studied a lot.
More or
I
less.
was even permitted to shadow and assist some of the doctors during operations on occasion. I like that art pose. Just, my hands are sterile. Basically, it was a lot of pre-training expecting me to go to medical school and become a surgeon. Of course, I wasn't allowed to operate on anyone, so Never got to put my knowledge to practical use until I had to, that is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You've actually operated on people before?
Something like that.
Yeah. When was it? Yes, when I was stranded in the middle of a foreign country's civil war. Damn. What? Civil war? What country? What country again? Some small one. I don't remember. It was like in South America, I think. Or was it in Eastern Europe? It's two quite completely different things.
Got to be
Two
kidding.
choices are way too far apart. How come you don't remember? The story is missing a really crucial piece of information.
Don't sweat the details.
Listen, don't sweat the technique. Listen, I don't have a perfect memory, okay? That part isn't important. Long story short, I found myself the only one with medical knowledge in a camp in the middle of a war zone.
More or less.
So I took the initiative and decided to put my training to practice. Desperate times call for desperate measures, you see. Luckily enough, I happen to be very good at it. A month later, I was rescued. Huzzah! Story over.
Seriously?
Feels like you skipped over a lot of stuff. Even so, that story's unbelievable. Did that really happen? I'm 1 hour ahead of the East Coast time zone. Oh. Oh, that's even slightly more than I thought. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand then why on like what would it be? Technically a school night, going into school night. Yeah, time zones suck. I forget the whole 2 hours ahead. You're 2 hours ahead of me. So that sucks. But no worries. Stay however long or short you can or want to. VODs are there for a reason. The archive is there for a reason as well. And if I don't see you throughout the week because you're busy and shit, have a nice week and stay good.
Not a
Yeah,
bit.
it's not that crazy. I did what a doctor does. I saved lives.
This is my profession.
Anyways, this medical bay is pretty well stocked. Bandages, medicine, anesthetic, blood transfusions, IV bags, sutures, etc., etc. If anyone gets hurt while we're stuck here, I should probably be able to treat them.
Speaking as a
Though
doctor,
anything major that requires surgery is out of the question. We just don't have the equipment. I was about to say, damn, if we have a really good doctor on our hands, then it's like, oh, we can't actually like do anything if someone gets it into like classic Danganronpa trouble, you know?
That's a relief.
That's a relief. It's really reassuring to have someone with medical knowledge with us.
let's hope for the best.
Let's hope we don't have to see each other often. If you have to see a doctor too often, it means you're a really unlucky person.
Don't die.
Just don't
As long
die.
as you don't die, I can save you.
Oh, Jesus.
I see.
I'll keep that in mind.
So,
So, are you intending to help us investigate it all? Clearly he's not. Clearly he does not care. You can stay for 2 hours? Okay. Well, at least you'll see the end of this. And you'll at least see the beginning of the new game.
Something like that.
Of course. Investigating this room, especially the beds, very thoroughly. I'll leave the legwork to you guys. Some of you seem like you have energy to spare anyways. If that's all, please shut the door quietly on your way out. Yeah. He crawled back into bed. He'd be reliable if he wasn't so lethargic. Whoa, Jesus. They sped through that one. There we go. He'd be reliable if he wasn't so lethargic. Can I really count on him? Whatever. Any of us being in life-threatening danger is a worst-case scenario anyways. I do really like this music. This room is covered wall to wall with books of all kinds. This is almost certainly a library. I see a person. What if it was like just from the back of the head? If it was just like like not a person, but just like a weird jellyfish. I don't know why my mind went to that, but like just there's the jellyfish in the legs. Ah, what a twist.
Oh,
Goodness.
my.
Dearest me.
This can't be.
Can't be. Not here either?
Unacceptable.
Not a single one?
What are you doing?
Hello there. What are you doing?
May I ask something?
Allow me to ask a question. Where are we right now? I
Uh...
don't know. I thought we were investigating to try and figure that out.
Don't be
No,
difficult.
not that. I mean that this is a library, correct? Where fine reading material of all kinds congregates?
Is that right?
I, suppose so? That's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Explain yourself.
Then why, pray tell, am I not able to find a single one of these shelves? Single one on these
What do you
shelves?
mean?
A single what? I'm referring to manga, of course. Ugh. Manga. This is an animation. It's an animation. It's a video on YouTube. So they just make it. Unless I'm wrong, I assume they probably don't code a game and then record them playing through it. I assume it's just an animation type thing to make it look like it's a recording of a game, if that makes sense. Though I would be massively impressed if they actually went through the trouble of coding an actual game and then played through it themselves and then just recorded it and then used it as the story. But I highly doubt that that was the case. I've looked and looked, and there is not a single volume to be found. She's an ultimate manga fan. This place is going to present itself as a library of any caliber, but won't stock manga? Manga, said the guy watching Danganronpa. Hey, I wasn't being critical, man. I wasn't. When I said that, I did not mean my tone to be of critical nature. I'm just saying. I feel like in I guess in the main games, there's always at least that one character who's into like for lack of a better term, like the dweeby shit in some shape or form. At least one character in every game. And so it's like staying true. Just staying true. You know? I absolutely cannot let this stand. This is of the utmost importance.
Oh?
Oh. Her outrage suddenly completely halted. She started looking at me. Damn it. I missed it.
Oh?
Halted and she started looking at me intently. Rather, it feels like she didn't really register me until just now. Hey, what were you going to say just now?
Let's see.
Never mind that. It's not important. I thought it was of utmost importance. Oh no. Oh no. She circled me, scanning me up and down from every angle.
Hey.
Hey, is there something on my clothes or something?
Interesting.
Interesting. Just as I thought. No.
Do forgive me.
Do pardon my incorrigible manners. I've completely neglected to introduce myself.
My name is Urara Amemiya, the ultimate mangaka. Charmed, I'm sure. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Mangaka. The ultimate mangaka. Let's get a good definition. Just want to make sure. The Japanese word for a comic artist or cartoonist. According to some random wiki here. They are a profession central to Bakuman. Outside of Japan, manga usually refers to a Japanese comic book, and mangaka refers to the author of the manga, who is usually Japanese. What is this? What is this picture? I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but according to Wikipedia, Japanese word for manga artist. Yeah. Okay. So the artist. She's the art. She's art. She is art. I don't doubt that you knew that. I just don't know that for sure, or I just want to make sure. I honestly, given her looks and the conversation we've had with her up to this point, I maybe could have guessed, possibly, perhaps, especially if you've given me then mangaka, but I just wanted to make sure because I am nothing if not thorough on this channel, you know? I gotta make sure. I don't want to be half guessing. I gotta know. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, shit. Alright, she's the ultimate manga artist. Cool. What's the name? Urara? I want to hear her say her name again.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let me get that again.
Do forgive me. My name is Urara Amemiya, the ultimate mangaka.
Urara
Charmed, I'm
Amemiya.
sure. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
A fascinating name. I dig it.
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
Ah, pleased to meet you as well. My name is Hiroto Akagi. Well met. Well met. What was that? Talking to this girl somehow forced me to respond all formally. It's good.
Really?
You said you're a mangaka, like a published manga creator?
Of course.
Indeed. I do the writing, storyboarding, and the art myself.
Well, actually.
But on occasion, the deadlines sneak up on me and I'm forced to solicit help from my club members for the solids or tones. Standard stuff.
I'm impressed.
It's incredible. What's the name of your manga?
Let's see.
Let's see. My debut was a drama series published in a girls' magazine, so I do not know if you'd have read it. It was called Girls Over Flowers.
Is that right?
Oh, I didn't read it myself, but I remember seeing the cover. It was really popular amongst girls in my grade. In fact, I think the boys are reading it too with tears in their eyes. I think I remember seeing something about it getting an award on TV. You're really the creator of that series? It's amazing. Yes, indeed so. I believe it was very popular during its run, if I do say so myself. Hiroto, would you like to know something interesting?
Huh?
Sure, I guess.
Let's see.
Are you aware of the manga called Armor Adventure? The extremely popular action series published in Weekly Shonen Jack. Weekly Shonen Jack, great. Yeah, my sister and I buy and read it every week. Well, technically I'm the one doing all the buying. It's pretty great. Why? Do you like it too?
Allow me to explain.
That one is my creation as well. The author, Urame Miura, is an alias.
You've got to be kidding.
Are you serious? They sell toys and trading cards by the truckload and has like 3 games already. It's a phenomenon. You're really the creator?
I'm so flattered.
You flatter too much. I'm getting flustered. Oh, you humble me. Indeed I am. Writing drama is fun and all, but this is my real passion. I assume she likes all the praise. She seems like, oh, because she wouldn't have brought up like, oh, this other big important one I got. And then she's like, oh, he's like, oh, I can't believe it. And she's like, I know, I'm pretty cool.
How passionate.
That kind of hot-blooded, adrenaline-pumping celebration of artistic absurdity is what manga is really about. Wouldn't you agree? Wow, I wouldn't expect such a dainty-looking girl to have these kinds of interests.
What was that?
By the way, what was the deal with you scrutinizing me so heavily earlier?
Oh,
Oh, that. You see, I was just thinking.
curious.
You really are a boy, aren't you? Oh, what?
Seriously?
What the? Was that not obvious? No, that's not what I meant. I was just very fascinated is all.
How interesting.
After all, this is the first time I've been able to meet a boy my age up close.
Huh?
Huh? How was that possible?
Allow me to explain.
Oh, I went to an all-girls school, you see. A very particular school, to be exact. It's an academy specifically tailored so that we will grow up to be proper ladies, you see. All the girls who attended the academy were from very well-off families. Distinguished and very affluent families, yes. I'm inferring that she's trying to tell me that her family is very wealthy, like old money rich. Old money. Makes sense. Despite her oddity, she still has this air of sophistication and delicacy that I imagine from a sheltered upper-class girl. Such things as electronic devices, television, and the internet were things that didn't exist there. Ah, she didn't have internet, man. I don't know if I could do it. The academy was completely closed off from the outside world. Even its location was secret. We were not permitted to leave until we graduated.
Of course.
Ah, except me. I was granted special exception due to my scouting. Anyways, that is why I studied you with such intrigue. Apologies if I caused any discomfort.
Yeah, I get it.
I see. In that academy there are no men, is that it? So that's why you were so interested in boys. Oh, she's sheltered. She was into him. Sorry, that was kind of sounded weird to say. I didn't mean anything. Oh, what are you saying? You make it sound like I was specifically interested in the male form. I am not a woman with such illicit intentions. Do not get the wrong idea. Cease this perversion of my intentions. Please. Yeah!
Calm down.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything like that. Please, just calm down.
Do forgive me.
Please forgive that outburst. I cannot apologize enough for my behavior. That was a surprise. So she's the type that can't handle stuff like that, huh? Must be a combination of her sheltered upbringing and the same overactive imagination that helped her succeed in her career.
Listen,
Wait, what about all the rest of the guys earlier? You didn't talk to any of them?
Aww.
I am ashamed to say that the entire time I was so nervous that I avoided eye contact whenever possible. This feels like something... Maybe not. Maybe this is just like a personality quirk. But it also seems like something that could be very important at like a later time in this story. If you catch my drift, you know? You know? Her reaction to guys. But I digress. I hope you will not fault me for that. Some of them were mighty intimidating.
yeah, I get it.
Can't argue with that. I can't exactly blame you. They are quite the characters. I think most of them are probably good people, though.
Don't you agree?
Quite the group of characters indeed. Some of them could have stepped right out of the manga and I wouldn't even be surprised. You know, Hiroto, you've been quite the help. I think I'm ready to try to mingle further with our peers.
Let's get to it.
After all, this is technically the first time I've been out on the town, so to speak. Everything is so different from the academy. I've got to make the most of it. Discover new things, meet new people. How exciting! I'm sorry your experience with the outside world started like this. This is plenty unusual for us common folk too.
Figured as much.
Indeed, this is not what I imagined fraternizing in the outside world to be at all. At least when I was shut away at the academy, we had maids and a pleasant atmosphere.
How wonderful!
However, I do believe that we can do anything if we work together. Friendship, effort, and victory are the pillars of shonen manga, you see.
I'm looking forward to
I'll be
it.
right out to seek out the others soon. I hope my conversations with them will be as pleasant as ours. I will take my leave. Fare thee well.
Thanks.
Good luck to you. She was a little bit strange, but overall pleasant. The world is a big place. It's hard to believe there are people who have the resources to seclude and hide an entire community in school like that. In fact, wouldn't you need the same kind of resources to gather and hide all of us here? A certain title on this bookshelf stuck out to me. This is what really famous romance novel everyone's talking about recently. Urara is darting her eyes back and forth at me. Something wrong? I started scanning through the novel. Contents are a lot more extreme than I expected. The language describing the intimacy of the characters is very flowery and vivid. He's blushing. Are you interested in this book? No, I haven't so much as gave a cursory peek into its contents. I wouldn't be interested in a book describing carnal relationships in such detail. Illicit. I didn't see. I'm not. So you do know what's inside. Not this shelf either, huh?
May I ask something?
What are you doing there, fiddling around with every book on the
worry
shelf? Nothing. Don't worry about it. I should have known it was a bit far-fetched to see if one of these bookshelves was hiding a secret passage. I'll stop. Was Urara helping herself to tea time? I don't blame her. Get some tea. Dun, 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 dun. Clothes just thrown everywhere. Large amount of washing machines and dryers. I guess this must be a communal laundry room. Racks of magazines. I guess you can read them while you wait for your laundry to be done. These seem to be older magazines, not recent ones. All a pink head poking out there. This cabinet is full of detergents, bleaches, and laundry powder. I feel like this has got to be like the last person. I'm trying to remember the count of everyone. I feel like this might be the last person. This girl's looking around nervously. Maybe I'll try introducing myself.
Are you okay?
Hello? Are you alright? Oh, hi? She started giving me an odd look. Do you mind if we got to know each other? My name is...
You're Hiroto, right?
Oh, she said. Huh? How did she know my name? Oh, please tell me she's the ultimate psychic. Or she probably just talked to someone else, you know, the more logical thing. Oh my god, bringing back up psychics from last night's stream where we watched all those psychics in the room try to figure out the non-psychic. Oh god, oh, I'm awakening bad thoughts and feelings again from last night's stream. Oh god, I was editing that stream for the archive and I just busted my ass laughing again about the fucking psychics and that one thing.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. And someone you don't know saying your name out of the blue is really weird, isn't it?
That is strange.
Not gonna lie. It did catch me off guard.
So,
How exactly do you know my name? I'm going to feel like a real jerk if we actually knew each other. Wait a second. Her uniform.
could it be?
Do you go to Rokujima High too? Oh. 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 It might be obscured here by the the lower third text box thing. I might just be imagining it, but they maybe has similar symbols on their school uniforms. Oh, they go to school together. That's a plot twist. That's a plot twist. Potentially.
Yeah.
Ah, I knew it. Oh, so she's like, is this portraying as like, oh, I was the shy, quiet girl in the back of your science class who was always fond of you, and I just know everyone's name, and you don't know who I am, and is that what we're getting? I'm in your class. I kind of sit at the back. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Sit at the back of the classroom, so I'm not surprised you don't remember me.
No, it's fine.
We haven't really talked, and I kind of just remembered your name by chance.
Sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said your name out of the blue like we were friends or anything. I feel this is You know, what was the one character from like a couple episodes ago? Ray, maybe? I may just be misremembering the name. The blue-haired archery girl. Easily could tell when we met her. I was like, oh, this is going to be a lot of people's favorite character. I feel like this is a solid contender as well, personality-wise. I feel like a lot of people are going to be into this pink-haired girl. Just putting it out there, you know? Just throwing it out there, you know? Seeing if it sticks.
Is that right?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And it's like perfectly primed that she, if I'm correct. I'm not going to say I'm correct because watch me miss, like, there's like 2 or 3 people I'm still missing meeting. But if she is in fact the last person we're meeting, like perfectly positioned, she's our last person. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
If anything, like the characters you always meet last, introducing wise, usually that it seems like that's something you would do to narratively to leave that lasting impression. Generally, I feel like as like a storytelling technique type thing. Oh shit, banging my table here. I'm moving my hands around while I'm talking. I did that the other day and I bonked my mic. I was like getting excited about Hollow Knight and I bonked my mic and it made a terrible sound. I was like, ah, shit. I need to not like wave my hands around trying to make a point. It's bad habit. But you know what I'm saying. Narrative storytelling technique. Whatever the reason is, having the last character be talked to that you meet introducing wise. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and explain it because I'm bad at explaining things. If anything, I'm the one who should be apologizing for not recognizing my own classmate. Especially since there was another ultimate student in the same class as me this entire time. Oh, would she know what his ultimate is? Especially if she knew his name. I would assume she would know, unless like in the world of Danganronpa, your ultimate, abilities of students or whatever. I always say ultimate abilities. I don't know if that's necessarily the right term, but whatever. We roll with it. Are those like widely known? You know what I mean? Like, or is it something people hide? I mean, I know he's technically hiding it with all the other people, so I guess there's that fact. But if she was, I guess we'll learn. Maybe in these next 5 minutes we'll learn if she knows what his is. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, Maybe I've paused this video and I've started asking questions that will be answered literally within minutes. Just saying. Well, better late than never. So how about we introduce ourselves properly?
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm Hana Kongo. I'm the ultimate tailor.
Ultimate
apparently.
tailor.
To be honest, I'm really glad to see a familiar face.
Oh, she's got a little heart thing on her hip there. I don't know necessarily what it is. I can't really see from this angle, but like little. It's good for her color scheme and stuff. She got a heart in her little ribbon bow thing. She's great. She's a sweet little character. Personality-wise, like I said, you pick 2 waifus from this game. You pick Rei. That's the name I think it was. What fits your personality? Rei or Hana? Hana here. Pick. Choose your fighter. I'm sure both camps are large and plentiful. And it will come down to who dies first. Okay, here we go.
Hana.
I remember you now. Huh? You do?
It's got to be.
Your introduction just now reminded me. On the first day of class, you also introduced yourself kind of like that, but you flubbed it and then bit your tongue.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, yep, it's this personality. I'd rather you not remember me at all if it's gonna be for something like that. Jeez, There goes my chance of making a good first impression.
I'm impressed.
Still, the ultimate tailor, huh? Can't believe I never noticed you had such an impressive skill.
It's not a big deal.
Well, it's not really something I can really show off in class. It's more of a hobby that I don't really try to advertise. Or... No, I was going to say a different theory, but I don't think that's correct at all. I was going to say maybe they don't know they're technically the ultimate something until they're chosen for a thing, but that's not what necessarily... That wouldn't make much sense. So no. Like if you just went through life and you thought you were really good at something, like tennis, like Ryoma back in V3 or whatever. You go through life and you're like, oh, I'm really good at tennis, but you don't know if you're the best one at tennis to get the ultimate title, you know? But I don't think that's true. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not smart. I say Danganronpa is my second favorite video game series. I guess I'm trying to think back on the older games. Do they not know that they would have the title of Ultimate until they got an invitation to go to Hope's Peak Academy? Would they? Do they just think and know that they're good at something, hoping to be picked as an Ultimate or something? Because obviously you'd want to go to Hope's Peak. And then you get the invitation, and it's like, you are the Ultimate this. Because the way she said it, she's like, apparently I'm the Ultimate Tailor. Technicalities, you know? Technicalities. Oh, I am part of the Handicrafts Club, though. I help out with the Drama Club's costumes often. Do you remember our school's performance of Romeo and Juliet? I made all the costumes for that.
Really?
All of them? For real? I remember that play. All the costumes were really intricate. I thought they were store-bought.
Quit.
Stop. You're flattering me way too much. It's just something I picked up as a hobby when I was young.
I always wanted to do
You see,
this.
when I was a little girl, I really loved those illustrations of princesses in storybooks or on TV. I take a pair of scissors to my mom's wardrobe and try to recreate them. She gets so mad. After that, I just worked with sewing, knitting, and clothes designing as much as I could.
Somehow.
I may have posted some pictures of my works online, and apparently a big fashion blog caught wind of it. Something like a new wave in cute chic fashion or something like that. I got so many emails asking me about my designs that I had to set up a website and an online boutique to fulfill orders. It's not just a hobby anymore. You're the owner of a small business.
I'm impressed.
That's really incredible, Hana.
It's not a big deal.
It's nothing special. I don't think I even deserve such a prestigious title. No, I mean it. You should have more confidence in your talent. You're well deserving of your title. I when I went to confidence, there's like a thing here. I'll go back. There's like I don't know what it is. It's like a weird little graphical thing where it was like, it's like a line that goes through the word confidence. So I like paused there weirdly when I saw it. You'll see here. Let me see it again. Look at the word confidence. You're well deserving of your title, and there it is. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's just like a little graphical little thing, but it's funny how like that set me off for some reason. Like I was reading the word and then I saw it and had to me like stop. I was like caught off guard.
I'll try my best.
Thank you, Hiroto. I'll try.
So,
By the way, what do you think about the situation?
What are we supposed
Well,
to do?
of course I'm kind of at a loss. Everything about this is just bizarre.
Hero.
But I'm feeling a lot better thanks to you, Hiro. Oh, she's into you, man. She's into you. Don't blow it. Don't blow it, Hiroto. Hiro.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Should have asked before calling you by a nickname like we're friends or something. You can call me Hiro. It's alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna give this area another once over. Let's talk again later, okay, Hiro? What an adorable pet name.
thank you.
Hiro. I'll be leaving you wait, wasn't Anko calling him that too? Didn't she just force that on him as well? I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's like now at this point like a few girls that are like into pro tag here, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I'll be leaving that to you then, Hana. It's good to meet you properly. Just like Hana said, it really put me at ease to be here with someone I know. Oh, Jesus. For some reason, I got the vibe that was going to go away quickly. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't pause. Just like Hana said, it really put me at ease to be here with someone I know, no matter how little we actually knew each other. Still, what are the odds of 2 Ultimate students coming from the same class? And what are the odds? What are the odds? Seems peculiar. Ah, shit. Fuck, what button did I press there? Go back. Ah, shit, son. What button? I think I pressed I, and it did something. It's because I use JKL when I go through videos to pause and fast forward and stuff and rewind. It's like the editing keys. Oh no, that I got really used to using. I fucked that up, didn't I? All right, let's go back again. Sorry about that. Little we actually knew each other. Still, what are the odds of 2 Ultimate students coming from the same class? And then I paused and I said, oh yeah, it's really peculiar. Seems narratively of importance again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For that matter, what are the odds of 2 Ultimate students from the same class being kidnapped and put in the same place? Seems strange. These wardrobes are full of clothes of all different kinds. There's quite a variety of clothing in here. Formal clothes, street fashion, really cute frilly clothes. I should really take notes. I'd love to be able to make designs like these.
Somehow.
There's some odd stuff in here too. Swimwear, maid outfits, nurse scrubs, bridal gowns, and all assortment of shit. Halloween costumes, bunny outfits. Oh boy. Oh boy. I feel extremely punchy tonight for some reason. I think it's getting the groceries. I think I got too excited by being able to go to a grocery store and pick up groceries. Is this some kind of cosplay wardrobe?
I'm so embarrassed.
There's no way I could try any of this stuff on. I don't think I could live it down. Not that I'd look any good in it in the first place. I'm sure all your fans, Hana, would beg to disagree. Just putting it out there. Steel yourself, Hiroto. Don't imagine it. It would be impolite. Yeah. It'd be impolite. Don't do it. Don't do it out there. If you're watching, don't do it. It's mean. Changing rooms like you'd see in a clothing store.
I always wanted to do this.
I've always wanted to try doing one of those dress-up sessions where you always see girls in movies do, where they try out clothes one after another. A funny montage happens, and then some cheesy song goes over, and it's like freeze frame, freeze frame, like those 90s movies. They'd go out, they'd pull the curtain back, and there'd be like some dopey outfit, and then they would all laugh, and then they'd go back in and then change outfit really quick, and then be like another weird outfit or whatever, and then they would shake their head no, and then they'd settle on something. Classic trope. Freeze frame. I don't know why that's the song. What's the other classic like older movie montage? What's the song I'm thinking? I was gonna say that. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? But that's a different kind of scene, But that's the same similar vibe, You'd probably be good at that. You'd have to know a thing or two about clothing coordination in your line of work. What's stopping you?
I'm useless.
Well, I don't actually have that many friends, you see. Plus, I kind of hate going into clothing stores in person. The store attendant's eyes are always on you, and I freeze up whenever they ask if they can help me. So timid. So incredibly timid. Impossibly timid. Online shopping is so much better. Yeah, much better.
Is that right?
Is that right? Well, I'm out of here. Bye, Hannah. Hey. Oh, no, there's one more episode of meeting people. Oh, look on the thumbnail. We got to meet this person. So that's at least one of them. Well, actually, look, this. 3 spaces, 3 silhouettes. Here we go. So if there's a 5 and episode 5 and an episode 6, it's probably going to be the same thing. We meet 3 more for episode 5. Episode 6 will be the end of the prologue, I guess, obviously. Good part. Like I said, I'm always a fan of meeting characters in the Danganronpa game / story. So I'm excited to continue this as well. Again, no idea, no set in stone time when I'll do part 5 here, episode 5, prologue, episode 5. It's just, I do them just on a whim, you know, when I'm feeling like I just want to read and chill, you know, on a stream. So, yeah, good stuff. Continues to be really good. Still love the presentation of this, for sure. And excited to meet the last 3 characters here. And yeah, like I said, support the channel. Support, not my channel. I don't care. You don't have to support my channel. Don't, you know, it's whatever. Support this channel though. That's cool. Like I said, links in the description for, I believe, the Tumblr here, the Discord, this Twitter account, creator's Twitter account, and I think I also do the channel for this series is there in the description below. So if you care to watch the last 2 parts to the prologue before I do, go right on ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a BRB here really quick. And I'll load up Maneater and we'll start Maneater. New game Sunday. All right. I'll be back shortly. I'll see you in just a little bit.